Hi and welcome to another episode of Toby's Barbecue Corner. Now what do you do if you have some stripped chicken left over? Well, you can make some smoked street corn dip with stripped chicken. What you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what we'll need for today. Now obviously we need some stripped chicken, and I smoked this chicken in my Traeger, so all of this will be done in a Traeger. You need some coriander, you obviously need corn, you need some sour cream, you need a paprika, you need some feta cheese, you need some cream cheese, you need, something for decorations, you need some garlic, and you need cheese. Now I prefer to have something like the Monterey Jack cheese, or something that has, let's say, some spices to it, some chilies, something that really kicks it a little bit. And all of this will be a one-pot dish, so I'm actually quite excited. We're going to be doing it outside on my Traeger Pro 22. Yeah, let's get cracking. Right, I've done most of the cutting, simply because you don't need to watch me do that. So first and foremost, we're going to add our shredded chicken into this, and it's still lovely and moist. Now these are chicken breast, so not chicken thighs, how you would potentially usually use. So you have to be a bit careful that it doesn't get too dry. If it does, you can add some chicken broth to it, some butter. That will really make a difference. And then we're going to throw in the corn. And this is going to be lovely. I mean, obviously you can switch this up with other types of meats. You can also do it without any kind of meat, but as I said, I had it left over, might as well use it. And then we're going to take the cream cheese. And now you don't have to worry about mixing it at present, simply because, the heat will make the cheeses, as well as the cream cheese, and all the other stuff, the sour cream melt. And then we'll give it a stir about halfway through, which should be after about an hour. Now the reason why I'm telling you all of this already is fairly simple. Outside it's quite windy, and I'm a little worried that you will not understand a word, so I might have to voice over what I'm doing when I'm outside, so I prefer to let you know that prior. Now usually you would smoke this at about 107 degrees, well, that's one of the settings in my smoker. Today, because it's not cold, but it's really, really windy, I'm gonna go with 120 degrees, simply because I want to keep that temperature in the barbecue, and so I'll go a little hotter. Now doesn't that look lovely already? And as I said, it's basically a one pot dish. There we go. Now with the cheese as well, you don't have to worry about it too much, just cut it up, throw it in. The heat will do its magic. Obviously the bigger chunks you can cut up one more time, and that will help it. And I've tried this cheese before, and guys, let me tell you, it has a bit of a kick to it, so really looking forward to this. There we go, all done. Just gonna throw it in there. Here we go. And then with our cilantro, give it a bit of a chop. Now you can obviously use the stalks or the stems as well. I would be a bit careful with it because it can get a bit dry, but it will add a lovely, lovely flavor to this dish. You just loosely chop it up a little bit, throw it in, and then that's pretty much it. The feta cheese, as well as the other decorational green stuff that comes on top of it, we'll add later. And here we go. In essence, this is it, and now it's gonna go on the smoker. Now we're gonna leave it in there for 2 hours, and after 1 hour we give that a bit of a stir. 1 hour in, let's give it a bit of a stir. The cheese is starting to melt. Let's mix it all in. And then one thing that I forgot, and I do apologize for it, was you actually meant to put some Cayenne seasoning or some rub, some of your favorite rub, into this. So we're going to do this as well, and then we're going to add some more rub later on. Right, you can use any kind of rub you want. Use your favorite one that you want. And it's starting to smell really nice, and now it's going to go back on the smoker for another hour, and then we're done. 2 hours later, we're looking like this. Everything is nicely melted away. Time for the feta cheese. Now you can use any other crumbly cheese, and then we're going to put it back on the smoker just to melt that down as well, probably 15-20 minutes, and then that should do it, and then we can dig in. It is a bit more liquidy than I thought. I think it's down to the sour cream that I've used, but never mind, it will render. Anyways, so let's use a little bit more rub, and then back on the smoker. Another 20 minutes later, we're done. So let's dress it up. Make it look all nice and pretty. So total 2 hours 20 minutes at 121 degrees. In this weather, definitely what it needed. And now obviously you can serve it on the side, or as I like to do it, grab yourself some of those and just try to dig in with all the moisture and all the cheese. Just absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna dig in now. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about what to do if you have some pulled chicken left over. The smoked street corn dip, it was mega delicious. It was obviously quite hefty. You know, the cheese really had some spiciness to it. The rub worked. You know, all the flavors just came together. It was one awesome dish. Now obviously if you do it without pulled chicken or pulled pork or whatever else you want to throw in there, if you just do it as kind of like a vegetarian style dish, you can serve it as a side dish to whatever you're doing. It's great for any barbecue. It really worked well in the Traeger. So overall, I really enjoyed this cook. Now if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. Please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And I hope to see you soon again at Toby's Barbecue Corner.